Hello and welcome to Alive News. I am Tanti Azal. Here are the headlines. Obi's legal team ignores Papa's 48 hours directive, say they are not answerable to him. Tinubu, APC, NWC encouraged not to bow to pressure. And on the foreign scene, mass vaccination drive begins in Malawi after deadly storm. In sport, the 2023 polo tournament starts Monday, May 15th. And in entertainment, Nigeria top leaders share in the joy as Hilda Basi places Nigeria on global spotlight.
This is Alive TV.
And now the news in detail. The Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports Development in Nigeria, Chief Sunday Akindare, has revealed that youth have the capacity and ability to solve Africa's age-long challenge of underdevelopment if given adequate help and support by their respective governments. He made this assertion while playing host to delegate at the 50th edition of Commonwealth Youth and Students Summit for Africa Region 2023, held in Abuja, Nigeria's federal capital, between 8th to 12th May 2023. Olubenga George gives us more reports in this.
At the three-day event, which had youth delegates from 15 African countries converge in Abuja, Nigeria, with the theme, Co-Creating Our Common Future, Leadership in the Digital Age in Africa, Nigeria's Youth and Sports Minister, Sunday Dare, highlighted some giant strides of the Buhari-led administration in introducing programs and ideas that helped to invest in the youth for better and effective national development.
When I look at what has been done in 3 days, it's a summation of the efforts we've made in 4 years, ways in which we have tried to address what the issues are. And I'm happy that Abuja, Nigeria, has played host to the youth of the Commonwealth. The Secretariat of the Commonwealth Youth Council is here in Abuja. The total number of population of the youth in the Commonwealth is 1.5 billion. And this team that have come here have represented their countries very well, from 15 or 16 different countries. And I thank them for their deliberations.
Also speaking to pressmen at the event, representative of President-elect and National Youth Leader of the All Progressives Congress, Dayo Israel, lauded the efforts of the Youth Minister, who said the event while maintaining that the summit has helped the youth to share ideas on how to tackle their common challenges in line with global best practices.
Our President has assured us that there is going to be an enormous level of youth inclusion in the government, not just in the administrative, in the cabinet, but at different levels of government. It's youth o'clock. The President-elect is aware of the fact that it's our time and has promised that it's going to work with us to build a future for us.
The youth delegates, who deliberated on various challenge areas confronting Africa, presented a communique to the panelists, which centers on strategic thematic areas and possible solutions for adoption.
Advocating for policy change and supporting organizations that work to combat child labor. We also encourage companies to adopt and implement responsible business practices that include supply chain transparency, while ensuring that child labor is not involved in any stage of production.
The event came to a crescendo with beautiful rendition of music and cultural display by NYC Cultural Troupe. As the delegates returned to their home countries, revived and rejuvenated by the hospitality, warmth and deliberations from the summit, it is hoped that Commonwealth member nations adopt their recommendations for immediate implementation. Olubenga George for Alive Television.
In other stories, the legal team of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the party has ignored the 48 hours ultimatum given by the party's functional leader, Lamidi Apapa, to brief him about the petitions before the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. The lead counsel to Obi and the Labour Party, Levi Uzoku, SAN, on Sunday said the legal team has no business with Apapa. Ignoring Apapa's directive on the briefing, Obi's legal team leader on Sunday says he never briefed them. They are not answerable to him and they will never be answerable to him. The team's reaction follows Apapa's directive on Friday that all the lawyers in charge of the petition at the election tribunal should brief him on updates within 48 hours. The directive came after Justice Hamza Mwazu of the Federal High Court, in a ruling on Friday, held that the court had the jurisdiction to hear the party's matter and make the order restraining the party's embattled national chairman Julius Abure and 3 others from parading themselves as national officers of the Labour Party. Justice Mwazu held that the court would not stand by and allow a wrong in a political party. However, Abure and the legal team had on Friday intended to challenge the ruling of its objection at the Court of Appeal. The President-elect Bola Tinubu and the National Working Committee (NWC) of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) have been told not to bow to pressure over the controversies trailing the party's zoning arrangement. This was the position of one of the party's support group identified as the Progressives Foundation Movement (PFM). The group's national coordinator, Barrister Aganaba Johnson, in a statement in Abuja on Sunday said both Tinubu and the APC NWC should ignore all the uproars about the zoning arrangement. The group's stand follows several criticisms from various quarters from the zoning arrangement of the ruling party. However, the APC support is insisting that the zoning should not be changed while making a case for Abbas. And now on the foreign scene. Malawi on Monday kicked off a mass vaccination drive to inoculate more than 9 million children against several life-threatening diseases as it seeks to prevent a health crisis after deadly Cyclone Freddy. The cyclone killed more than 1,000 people in the southern African country, according to Malawi's president. It was one of the deadliest storms to hit Africa in recent memory, rippling through Malawi, Mozambique, and Madagascar in late February and March. The one-week nationwide vaccination drive will target children from 0 to 15 years and deliver vaccines against typhoid fever, measles, rubella, and polio, said partners including the World Health Organization, UNICEF, and Global Vaccine Alliance. The campaign had already been planned before the storm, but it is especially critical in its aftermath since destruction and displacement can increase the risk of diseases, they said. And now in sport. Nottingham Forest manager Steve Cooper has backed Nigerian international Taiwo Awoniyi to keep scoring as his team continues to fight against relegation. Nottingham Forest are currently sitting on the 16th spot on the league table with 34 points in 36 games, 3 points away from the relegation zone. This means that their remaining 4 league games are all finals, which the team must win to avoid returning to the second tier of English football. In the last 2 league games, Awoniyi appears to be back to his best after missing a significant portion of the season due to injuries. The striker scored twice to help Nottingham Forest defeat Southampton 4-3 in a thrilling contest on Monday at the City Ground. Awoniyi proceeded to dazzle by scoring twice for his club to give them a crucial point in a game that ended 2-2 against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. This means that in his last 2 games, he has scored 4 goals. The 2 goals at Stamford Bridge on Saturday have given the Nigerian international 8 goals in 28 league games overall. Although there are still 2 games left in the season, Cooper is encouraged by Awoniyi's performance and is hoping the Nigerian can continue scoring to save the team from going down. Still in sports. The Nigerian Polo Association's 2023 polo competition will commence today, May 15, 2023, in Ibadan, the capital of Oyo State. The president of the Ibadan Polo Club, Koyin Sola Owoye, announced on Sunday at a press conference in Ibadan that the tournament dates have been finalized. According to him, the tournament will start on Monday, May 15th and end on Sunday, May 21st, 2023. The tournament chairman and vice president of Ibadan Polo Club, Bola Adeyemi, predicted that this year's competition would be the most competitive and furious ever. He said elite polo clubs across the world are likely to send players to Nigeria. And now in entertainment. Nigeria singer Seun Kuti on Monday submitted himself to help with the investigation hours after going viral for assaulting an officer of the Nigerian police force in Lagos. Recall that the son of Afrobeat legend Fela Anikulapo Kuti engaged in an altercation with a police officer days ago on 3rd Mainland Bridge. Shehu was captured in a heated argument with the officer who was standing in the middle of a busy road, and altercation led to Shehu slapping the officer. The Inspector General of Police, Usman Alkali Baba, immediately ordered Shehu's arrest after the video went viral. The IGP has equally ordered a speedy and full investigation into the remote and immediate cause or causes of the assault and prosecution of the suspect accordingly. IGP Usman Alkali Baba assures Nigerians that acts of contempt, disdain for symbols of authority will not be tolerated, while offenders of such hideous crimes will be surely brought to book. The spokesman for the Nigerian Police Force, Muyiwa Adejobi, says in a statement. On Monday, Shehu kept to his word that he would cooperate with the police to investigate the incident by visiting the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Idowu Owohunwa. President Muhammadu Buhari has shared in the joy of celebrations as 27-year-old gourmet chef Hilda Basi Effiong, aka Hilda Basi, makes history by breaking the world record of longest hours of cooking. The famous chef found her way into the Guinness Book of Records and placed Nigeria on the global spotlight. In a statement on Monday by the Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, Buhari lauded the young culinary expert for turning her talent and passion into a career with a rippling effect on the economy, and as she runs a restaurant in Lagos and trains other talent on entrepreneurship and now leads the world in resilience, perseverance, and consistency in cooking. As Nigeria top leaders celebrate the chef, the President-elect Bola Tinubu has also congratulated Nigerian Hilda Basi Effiong for breaking the Guinness World Record for longest cooking hours. And this is all we have for you at this hour. Thanks for watching. Do have a great night.